What is going on, world? You are now tuned into the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series, and I am your host, Nappy 2000. Let me put the sponsors up on the screen so you can see them all real quick. Let me give a shout out to Bust Down Worldwide, Shrubs, El Toro, Plain Jane, Gas TV, Vacay, Sweets, and Happy Trees. I appreciate you. And you can also find these episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. But today, I have a very special guest in the building. I had a pleasure of hearing his album before it dropped. Pleasure doing business. We have an artist from Long Beach, California. We have Blizz Wellz in the building.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys having me, man.
Yes, sir, bro. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on, bro. And like I said, thank you for
being on time
to the.
Yeah. Man. I had to invite you, man. I had to get a ear that I can appreciate.
Yeah.
That's gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Some people just show up for the weed and the food and the alcohol.
You did have free weed. You did have that. That's true.
So
That's
true.
Niggas do pull up
I
for
still
that.
needed
That's
people to
true.
actually listen to the album.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Appreciate
for sure. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yes, indeed.
So one thing I do remember you saying, which I found to be pretty interesting, you said this project has been taking you 2 years.
2 years in the
to
making.
make.
2 years in the making.
So talk
I've
about
probably
that.
recorded maybe a good 350 songs.
350 songs.
Yeah, man. I'm one of them people. I don't like to call myself a perfectionist, but I am tedious about what I put out there. And it started off as an EP.
So what, 7 songs?
Yeah, it was like 9 songs.
Oh, that's not enough.
And then we scratched it, went back to the drum board.
Yeah.
And then I just went into like a whole phase where I just started recording songs. Like I wasn't worried about what this sounded like, what this was going to be, or try to come up with a whole concept for the whole situation. But just started pushing out songs. And then I got into a rhythm. And then that's when the magic started happening. I was like, okay, now I'm liking the direction that I'm going in. So, and then now we have 16 tracks, 18 tracks, 16 songs.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Like I always found it like interesting, like when you're like, yeah, I recorded like 350 songs. I'm like, damn. And then you only choose.
Yeah,
like,
you only choose a portion.
Yeah, like 18, like what, 5% of.
I mean, I believe a lot of artists go through that though.
Yeah.
Some people just focus on, okay, I'm gonna do 18 songs. I'm gonna record 18 songs
specifically
and
for.
then I'm going to put out 18 songs. But you start recording, and then you get in a rhythm of recording, and then you're like, you know what? Nah, this ain't it. Then you get a whole good track list, and then you're like, something's missing. And then you start letting people hear it. Then that's the debate. Like, oh, man, you ain't going to put that on there? You crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now I got my ear, now I got people's ear.
Other people's ear.
So it's like, okay, now it's time to start taking something off, adding other things on. So that's usually how it came to be. Because originally it was 21 tracks.
So you scratched 5 songs off that shit?
Yeah. So it was originally 21 tracks. Not including the intro.
No, okay, not including. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so now it's like, all right, you gotta stop being so tedious. Now it's more like, what is significant that the people need to hear from this project?
Got you.
And then now, that's why I had the listening party. That's why I had this. Get people's ears, get other people's ears. Because sometimes, me sitting on some songs, I might think it's dope, and then it ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? So that happens in artists' ears where we're like, no, this is my favorite song. And then you let other people hear other songs, and they like,
this ain't it.
That ain't the song, bro. You got other songs, man.
Yeah, I know if I was rapping and just making music on that level, like making 350 songs, I have a feeling at one point I would listen to a song and be like, man, that was 2 years ago. I'm not even really on that type
And
of
then
time no
and then you go through that. You go through the stage of where it's like, okay, I'm making newer songs.
Yeah.
And I'm experimenting with other things as far as my vocals, as far as beat selection, so then those things change. And then you're like, okay, that other stuff we could just keep it in a catalog somewhere in a folder.
Yeah, most definitely.
Inside of a folder on the desktop.
So. Titled Whoop-de Whoop.
Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
Someone will hear.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, that's a beautiful process though. And now you have Pleasure Doing Business. Out now.
Yeah.
Well, not out now.
Well, yeah, it's not out now, but it will be definitely dropping soon.
Yeah.
I give it a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have it.
Yeah, I'm excited to let the people. Well, I'm excited for the people to know what I heard. Yeah, man. Or hear what I hear, because that shit's crazy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It took me some time, even how I processed the track listing. You know what I'm saying? The roller coaster of, ups, downs, the feelings and how you get through the whole album, because the whole album is a story, so you got to listen from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And it would definitely tell the story of the album.
Yeah. No, there is most definitely a story from top to bottom, especially with the interludes that you have as well.
Yeah.
I remember you were also saying at first you weren't getting a lot of West Coast artists.
I was not getting a lot of West. I reached out to a few West Coast artists, and in the beginning process, and I was like, I gotta get certain artists, because I felt like I want to start competing with people. I want to start letting people know, like, no, I can do these big tracks.
For sure.
I can get on these big songs, and you gonna hear me shine. So I reached out to a few people. We're not gonna name no names, but some prolific West Coast artists, and a few got back to me, and it was like, we fucking with your music, but what's your budget?
We gonna charge you $5,000.
Yeah. Somebody tried to charge me $20,000 for.
Excuse me, $20,000.
It was like for 10 words, man. He wanted $20,000 for 10 words for an interlude. Which, like I said, I reached out to Fat Joe, and he did that for me. So, in the beginning, I was a little discouraged, because I was like, I'm not getting the features that I want, and I don't know if I want to really go this route anymore. So I started reaching out further, going to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Down south.
Yeah.
Went down south. Got Fiend. No Limit. Jet Life. Went to the East Coast. Got Graph.
Hard.
You feel me? So went to the East Coast. Got Jae Millz. So these people, they really looked out for me, man. I appreciate every feature that I was able to get from those people, and I mean, they came with it. It wasn't like some, let's just pass them a verse that I don't really care too much about. No, like they heard me, and it's like, nah, we gotta come and we gonna spit, and they delivered, bro. They came through.
They most definitely did.
Yes, sir.
When y'all hear that Graph song, I'm just saying, y'all about to replay that shit a few times. That shit is crazy, bro. I remember when you were playing that thing got repeated, I think, at least 3 times. Yeah. Easily 3 times.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? That was a track that almost did not make the album.
That makes no sense.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? And that's me being in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I got other tracks with Graph.
Okay.
So I was trying to debate which way, I'm going to go with this. So I'm glad I chose the right one.
Yeah. No, you for sure chose the right one.
Yeah. The right one.
Sonically, that was doing numbers. You're doing good with that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Get that lighter.
Oh, yeah. You can use the wick too if you want to be advanced.
No, we're gonna go caveman. We just want fire. We just want fire.
I remember I had this shit. Someone thought I was lying, like a firework or something.
Yeah, it should look like a cherry bomb or something.
Yeah. Someone thought I had that shit. That's funny. But yo, shouts out to Joey Fats too, though.
Joey Fats, DW Flame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I started reaching out to some West Coast artists, and I started, getting some good responses. Jag is another one.
Yeah.
And it's crazy too. I mean, I wanted to tell this story while we was in the listening party, man. But how I met Jag. Now I was a fan of Jag 10 years ago, back when you can download a mixtape online. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, and at that time he went by Chubby Jag.
Yep.
So once I saw him, because now he not flat top gold chain, fat guy no more. He's a thin guy, and I'm like, I don't know who this is. And then I seen a video with him, and he was rapping for Lil Wayne. I don't think I've ever seen Lil Wayne go crazy like that for somebody after they heard their bars and was really sitting there listening. I mean, y'all could go check it out, man. And Wayne knocked over a glass. That's how crazy. You could get Lil Wayne knock over a glass just because what your words are saying to him, bro. You doing something right.
You're doing something right.
So I reached out to him. It's crazy. I reached out to him that night. I got a response
when you saw
that
the video.
Morning. When I saw the video,
was like,
I got a response that morning. But still not in my head knowing that I'm a fan of this guy already. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an old fan, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until I got off the phone with bro, and I'm like, Jag. That's not the same Jag. Then I sent him a song like, man, it's my favorite song. Is this you? And bro laughed and was like, yeah, that's, you know, and I'm like, you know, it's crazy just to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get that kind of effect. Yeah. So this album, it was just me reaching out to artists that I respect in their craft, and that's what I got on this album, and it's a beautiful masterpiece, man. Yeah.
Jadakiss is somebody I for sure look up, even before the verses, y'all. Before the verses.
Fat Jadakiss with the bald head.
Yes.
With the napkin tied around his head. That's that's the Kiss we grew up on, y'all.
Yep. And when Styles P was big too.
Styles the Ghost, man.
Yes, the Ghost.
Chic.
He wasn't always slimming on these vitamins and shit.
Yeah, but them niggas was beat niggas up on tour. You know what I mean? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I grew up on for sure with that. So no, that's amazing that you have these individuals that you looked up to on the project. That's a highlight
because everybody's trying to get all these new artists and these young artists, and I'm like, no, that's not why I got into music. You know what I'm saying? I got into music so I can do the music that I want to do. Yeah, exactly. Listen and do the music that I've been listening to growing up and shit. Can I curse on here?
You can do whatever you want, bro.
Okay, all right.
This is a free platform. Okay. This is a free platform, open platform.
People, get your senses ready, okay? Because now we know we can curse.
Yeah, do your thing, man. You're fucking good.
Yes, indeed. But I wanted to make an album that I want to listen to, so I went and grabbed the people that I listen to.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Pretty much it.
Makes sense.
I've always been a fan of Fiend, Mr. Womp Womp, and
that's No Limit, bro.
Yeah, man. That's See, these youngins don't know nothing about y'all don't know no better. But hey, we're gonna teach them.
Yeah. I'm realizing I'm getting older. I'm 28, so I'm not really in the youngin category. But there's a lot of people in their 20s who do not know a lot about No Limit.
A lot. You know what? It's not even that too. It's crazy. How much we inspire them, and they think they're doing something new. Like, nah, we done it. We done that. You know, we've done that.
Like that one beat, how you do that there? That shit came out. What, 25 years?
Man, we was youngins. Yeah. You feel me? We was the babies listening to that. But you know, like even my daughter, man, she's trying to get into her little fashion. She don't understand. Like, you ain't doing nothing new. You ain't doing nothing new. You think you, cause you tied a Tupac shirt around, you think you know, come on now. You don't even know nothing about Tupac. You know, you just see the videos that went viral on the internet. You don't truly understand the impact of that man's when he was living and be able to see him. You know what I'm saying? It's like when people compare LeBron to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It's because you never got a chance to actually see Jordan. You didn't get this chance to be able to. And that's when we had no internet.
That's the kids now with Kobe Bryant saying that I don't think LeBron is better than Kobe. So
No,
it's the
not at
same
all.
thing with them. Like, you guys didn't grow
Not at
up
all.
to see, like you said, what we saw.
What we saw live. You know what I'm saying? Not these videos that people putting together to edit and like really seeing Kobe go for 81.
We felt the
really
moment.
seeing that. You know what I'm saying? So
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. to fucking Kobe. So, I'm gonna ask you a pretty cliche fucking interview question per usual. I gotta throw at least a couple of them out there.
No problem.
Talk about growing up from Long Beach, bro, and being inspired to make this type of music that you make and being in the position that you are now.
It's crazy, man. Growing up, of course my favorite rapper of all time is Ice Cube.
Okay, respect that.
So
respect that.
West Coast music was always in my heart. But I listened to a lot of East Coast rappers growing up. And my older brother, thank God for him, he put me to, onto a lot of albums that a lot of West Coast people wasn't, listening to.
Were people listening to a Tribe Called Quest out here like that for real?
Not really.
Not really? That's a shame. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my brother, he put me onto even like Goody Mob. I remember listening to Goody Mob for the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is these country barefoot overall? But them niggas was spitting. You feel me? Like talent. You feel me? Yeah. Listening to Outkast for the first time. Listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony for the first time. Man, I remember when you had to go look up the lyrics. See, these kids don't know nothing about that. You had to actually go to the printer and print the lyrics out.
I don't know nothing about that.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about that. You say,
bro,
you
we
go
go
to the
back.
print. What the fuck?
We go back. First time I heard a Bone Thugs and Harmony song, I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. It sounded good.
Yeah, it did.
I was like, I gotta go figure out because these ain't words. I don't know if this is another language or this ain't English.
Are they really saying something?
Yeah, so we really went on the internet, and that was back when you had to get. It wasn't even the internet. Let's call it AOL. That's all we know. Okay. And it was the AOL trial disc you would get from the mailman. Yeah, and you put that shit in, you get like a free certain amount of time, and then that shit run out, and then you delete that shit and get another free trial. That's how we hustled the internet. Thank us, people, for now that we have the access that we have. Because my daughter don't understand.
Bro, I don't
wasn't that easy.
Understand.
It wasn't that easy to get the internet, man. And then it was the horrible part about that is you had to make sure your mom's was at work because you had to unplug the telephone cord to hook it to the back of your computer to get dial up. And these kids don't understand, but the struggle was real, man.
I remember that when I used to play like this Bugs Life game on my computer, bro, in like 2000.
Yeah, I had like a Beavis and Butthead game where you had the water balloons and you drop them off the building and hit people. Yeah, they had a lot of cool little games that you can play when they first came out on the internet, man.
Bro, that Japanese keys kick just broke me off.
So that's why I don't fuck with the bong, man. I told you. You never know because you don't know what you hitting. And you hit it so hard, you be like, what the fuck did I just hit? It's just all smoke. And that smoke goes straight to the lungs.
It do.
And the lungs ain't ready. Your heart ain't in it. It's gonna fuck you up, bro. I'm telling you. That's why.
I'm glad you said that.
I stick to this, people.
If your heart ain't in it,
one puff.
Don't hit it. That's real. That goes for everything.
Everything. Your heart ain't in it. It ain't ready. Woo! You about to have a journey because you feeling it.
I am.
Yeah, I can see it in your heart.
Yeah,
you feeling it.
I can see your heart, brother.
Yes, indeed.
No, that's real as hell. No, that's true though. That's true, but that's good that he put you on though. That's good that he put you on because I guess
man, my brother was a blessing, man. Let me tell you something. My older brother. That's why a lot of people like used to complain about getting hand-me-down clothes from their older brother, man. When I used to get my older brother shit, I was still on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My brother would cop some shit. He was so ahead of his time, bro. When he used to cop clothes to where when it became a hand-me-down. It was a blessing. Like, man, I'm going to school with this fresh ass FUBU. Nobody know the reversible. Bro, I had Nautica at the high school first time. I was the flyest nigga in high school, bro.
You have any starters?
But see, you gotta understand, it wasn't starters.
The jackets though.
It wasn't starters. before the starters.
Okay.
It was a little Helly Hansen's. It was a few brands that was out there that wasn't West Coast yet. Like,
what about Bugle Boy? I got a Bugle Boy bag. Did they have
we had a few but they didn't sell those in the stores out here.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So
got you.
What my brother used to do is what people do now, online shopping.
Mm-hmm.
He was already ahead of his time. Mm-hmm. My brother used to call like boutiques in New York to get Timberlands.
Cause you would have the magazine.
You can get that. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't really catch on to that. It was like, okay, first day of school, we go to the nearest Foot Locker. You think you the flyest nigga when you step on campus, and then everybody else got the same damn shoe.
Yeah.
I learned from my brother, man, you go get it where ain't nobody got it in your area yet. Mm-hmm. You be the first nigga to set the trend. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My brother was wearing Wallabies. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas was looking at my brother like, what the fuck kind of shit? Is that a slipper, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And not even knowing, like, nah, nigga, these are easy before Wu-Tang. These are, you know what I'm saying? If you wear these in New York, nigga, you get your, you know what I'm saying? You get your issues. Niggas is taking them from you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my brother was onto a lot of shit. So, like I said, when I got the hand-me-downs, bro, like, I was still killing in my school grade, bro. Like, wasn't nobody flyer than me in high school, man. Like,
that shit
niggas would come with the Jordans, and my brother would make a phone call, New Jersey, and get me some goddamn Timbs, or he'll get me all kind. They even had like Air Maxes. They wasn't even rocking Air Maxes like that out here. You know what I'm saying? So he would get like shoes. You be like,
what was niggas wearing out here?
Man, niggas was basic, bro. I mean, everybody had Jordans, but it was more like Chucks.
Yeah, I know.
What's them damn shoes Forrest Gump be running in? Cortezes, you know. Yeah, so it was like.
So it was just the Chucks and Cortezes.
That was like everybody trying to be so West Coast. Niggas coming to school with Dickie fits on, looking like West Side Connection. You know what I'm saying? and it was like, yeah, that's cool, but there's other things. So get y'all shit together.
You know what? On that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're going to see now the Modelo of weed commercials, El Toro Verde, an award-winning product. Check it out right now. Stay tuned, everybody. This is Bong Talk. I'm Nappy 2000. We'll be right back.
Crafted from the fires of dragons, chilled on the highest peaks of Everest, the Canagard is designed for perfection. Using only the freshest herbs our planet has to offer. Cultivated by years of experience. El Toro Verde. Crisp, rich draw. Slow resin burn. Be bold. Be elegant. Be the bull. El Toro Verde. You should be smoking.
My favorite female rapper is Rhapsody.
Oh, Rhapsody, bro. Man,
Rhapsody,
shouts out to her, bro.
Watching, baby.
Shouts out to Rap. People don't even know who that is.
If you watching, please reach out. Please reach out. DM, inbox.
Something.
Carrier pigeon. I don't care. Just get to me. Get to me, Rhapsody.
Y'all could do a feature too.
Man.
Y'all could do a feature too. That would be a great song.
She's amazing, bro. She got so much talent. It's ridiculous.
Her last album was named after like different powerful woman that just did something in history.
This new one she about to put out.
Mm-hmm. That song she got called "Afeni" is a beautiful song.
Where Hit Boy did the song too. She
got some shit out here, bro. North Carolina.
She going in the right direction, man. Just keep. I'll be like, man.
Shouts out to Ninth Wonder too. Ninth Wonder was a very pivotal thing for her as well.
Ninth Wonder was a pivotal to a lot of.
Little Brother's one of my favorites groups.
That was the first song I downloaded off LimeWire.
A Little Brother song?
Little Brother.
Off the what? The Listening?
Yeah, the one with Don't you got a man? Don't you got a man?
Yep.
Why are you trying to be my
those
girl?
they
That's
were
my shit.
man.
I can't believe it.
From the
Don't you
listening
got a
to the
man?
minstrel show, nigga, that's back to back.
Straight time.
And North Carolina is my second home.
Yeah.
So, bro, anytime I go out there, I have to play Little Brother.
Man,
It's off the rip.
easy.
But no, women's been killing it for a long time, for about 4 years now.
Yeah.
People may be
They've
like,
been making a cool run, man, to the point
They
where
have.
it's like the women rap is more diverse than the men rap now.
easily.
Like it's a
Easily.
lot of men trying to sound like the same nigga. I don't even know who these niggas is.
No.
Lil who, lil them, lil they.
Little.
All of them sound the same.
Still
Auto
said
tune,
little.
singing. It's just you be like, who the fuck is? You don't even know who they
Still
look like
Lil
and what they
Brother.
name be until it's like, okay, it's a big enough record, and he shot a video.
Because if you go to the new music on the Apple Music, like on that whole shit on the hip hop genre, I'll be like, who the fuck?
I'm telling you, lil him, lil them,
And I
lil
listen
they,
to a
lil
lot of
she.
music, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck
It's
this
a whole
is.
lot of lil them. The lil lums. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get their shit together, man. Y'all get, because when I came up with music, it wasn't cool to sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
You had to find your lane
Mm-hmm.
because that's where you found your co-audience. Everybody sound the same now. Little baby sound like all that. Come on, bro. We gotta change this shit.
I agree.
We have to. And I'm just an old fart talking, but
No.
at some point,
At some point, the shift has to happen. We have to evolve.
And I get it. Like,
We
you know,
have to evolve.
we have something that everybody else wants now because you even got, you know, people from other coasts coming to fuck with West Coast artists. But it wasn't, I believe, Tooted and Booted is that was the first change for that sound. And every artist is running with that. And it's like,
YG and Ty Dolla $ign and Mustard
and
changed some
Mustard,
shit up.
everybody,
Yep.
So everybody's chasing what they sound like, and it's like, we gotta change, man. And then if it's not that, then it's this new wave. I ain't trying to disrespect them, but it's like, I gotta stay on beat just a little bit. I was
just talking to Ray
just
about
make
this.
it make
I was
sense
like,
for
I'm
me.
about to play this trap
if
song.
not, just do acapella. Just acapella your shit. Don't even put a beat to it if you're not gonna stay with it. You know what I'm saying?
I told him I'm about to play this trap nigga. He may not rap on beat, but this shit sound kind of hard though.
And you know what's crazy? They be having shit to say. I take nothing from
I be like, this shit kind of
the
hard
words.
though. Yeah,
They be having
hard.
shit to say, but sometimes the delivery, I don't get the package, bro. I don't. It does. Somebody stole the package.
Well, artist development
off my
doesn't
doorstep
exist
because
no more.
I don't get it. And you know what? I was like, you know what? Maybe it's like white people dancing. Maybe they're going to a different part of the beat I'm not hearing. Maybe I'm Billy Hoyle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Or Elvis Presley.
You feel me?
People may be mad, but that nigga was not coordinated.
I can't hear the music. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't have the capacity brain to be like, what are we going? Where we going? Like, why did he do that right there? I'd be lost.
It goes back to, like you said, shit's changed. There's no artist development, bro.
It is. You know what? And that was
a huge, like you were talking about the
That
package.
was key.
That was a huge portion
I
of the
remember
package.
Back when, if you signed to a major label, that's exactly where they wanted to put you.
Yeah.
Artist development.
Yeah.
You had to learn how to perform correctly. You had to learn how to record correctly. You couldn't cuff the mic. They taught you all kind of things.
Yes.
Now niggas it's just free fall. It's just niggas is just going off will.
It's the internet, bro. Anyone can get an interface. Anyone can get a mic. Anyone can get Pro Tools.
Most of these niggas not even going viral for music. You got to either embarrass yourself, upset somebody. It's just like, bro, it's like WWF, bro.
I was gonna say this is wrestling, bro.
This is exactly
this is wrestling, bro.
Who talking about, brother? Come here, little brother. Like, and niggas is starting beefs.
On your Stone Cold shit?
Yeah, niggas starting beef backstage and then get to the ring. Like, what happened? Why they don't like each other no more? We don't know the behind the scenes no more. Shit turned straight wrestling, bro.
It's
Everybody
wrestling,
got their
bro.
little clique. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we
And
got
they
the
stick to their
NWO out
clique.
here.
You feel me? Like,
D-Generation
order,
X.
yeah, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, man? It's like Y'all niggas are really entertainment now. It's not even music no more.
No, everything is entertainment, bro. Everything has to have a story. Even when I watch the NBA, bro, it's not. A lot of it is not. It's not about basketball because it's that shit. The essence of it's not there. So they have to find some type of entertainment. They have to add some type of story. They have to add some type of drama because that shit's not authentic. That shit's not real, and that can kind of go for a lot of different spaces. But even if you're at a normal job, bro, that you have to develop. In some type of way before you get into a position.
If you're qualified, right?
If you're qualified, you have to develop.
Like we sat down and we was like, this is the third interview. We think you're a good fit. Even with the knowledge we believe you have, even if you lying on your resume, we still got to go through orientation. You're going to learn the way we do shit here. I'm going to show you this training video. Show you how shit go down.
Yeah.
Safety video. Nobody's getting the training video no more. Nobody's getting the safety video no more. They're coming straight in the game. You don't need nothing else. All you need is a camera and a microphone. And you got a platform.
The question is no one, are we ignorant and no one's teaching them, or do we not want to know?
I don't think they care to.
I
don't think they care to. I think they feel like we got our own thing. We doing it. We not doing it like how y'all did it. We changing the rules. And that's cool. I mean, even with music, a lot of things have changed. People don't do third verses no more.
Songs are 2 minutes.
You feel me? Some are a minute and 25 seconds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Or shorter.
You might get a half of 16 and some singing, and then they go off, and you be like, "Nigga, was that the song?" Or?
Yeah, don't quote me on this. I think to be in the Grammy section, you have to be over 25 minutes for an album. It doesn't have to be long. That's why Kanye at one point was dropping all those albums that were like. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because there were enough time.
And people got ADHD, so ain't nobody listen to 5-minute songs anymore. So, I guess.
Yeah, a three verse song.
Three verse song. You know what's crazy? Even when you go back and you go listen to like older songs, and that third verse, I don't even be expecting it no more. I'll be like, oh damn, it is a third verse on this song. Like, it just sounds so dinosaur, but yeah.
Well, they were developed and they knew what a hook was. They knew what a chorus was. They knew what a bridge was.
You had structure for a song. Yeah. And I think most people followed that because that was standard for, okay, this is what I got to do to make a radio song, or, you know what I'm saying? I need duality to a song. So maybe, I don't know.
But you had DJs, you had engineers, you just had people that just knew music that helped you get put into place as well. Yeah. So you weren't just the only one out here just pulling up, dropping unmixed music, unmixed albums. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, man. Shout out to the engineers, man.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you. Without these engineers, these artists, if you walked into a session and you probably heard what that originally sounded like before the engineer got his hands on it,
you wouldn't listen.
You'd probably be like, I don't know how that turned into a hit. But it happens, man. The engineers, they're the magic, man.
No, they will. They will.
Magic.
Let's talk about the question that we talked about. How'd you get your name, sir? Where'd this come from, man? What's the story behind that?
The name. I think like most rappers, I had a lot of names in the beginning. So I was still trying to find what fit me, right? And like we was talking about, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to search for my name, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being given to me. So I started out with corny ass names. I think I had a name. I think 8 Ball was one of my names. Some goofy shit. Infrared was the name.
I don't fuck with Infrared.
So then I stuck with going into high school. My rap name was Chaotic. Okay. But I spelled it with the K, AOTIC. That was my rap name going into high school.
Got you.
Then at Long Beach, Jordan, that's where I went to high school at. I started hosting these battles, you know what I'm saying? These rap battles. And people didn't even know I rapped yet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just hosting these rap battles. And from out of nowhere, this little Asian kid, I'm trying to remember his name. If you watching, bro, I'm sorry if I forgot your name. But he used to carry this tape recorder around everywhere he went. And he used to always just record me. I spit some 16 that I wrote last night, you know, and he'd go listen to it. And one time bro came back on lunch, like bro, this is the hardest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, what? Like, if you serious, bro? Like, you coming at me like I just changed your life and shit, right? And he's like, man, no, that shit's cold. It's cold like a blizzard. I was like, I've never heard, I'm being honest with you, I've never heard anybody use that word in a sentence. So that shit just stuck to me all day. And I'm like, blizzard. I think I want to be called Blizzard. That's hard. And then, you know how when you be in class, you be scribbling your name and shit. You try to see what look cool. So I took the K from chaotic and I started calling myself K Blizzard. Right? So I'm K Blizzard. Then it got shortened to K Blizz.
You're getting there?
The K just came off and people just started calling me Blizz. So that's how the Blizz came into effect. Then when I graduated, I signed my first record deal to the independent label. And for some reason, when we went to go get like the trademark and do all the paperwork, the business side, Blizz is taken. And I'm like, I can't just change my name in the middle of some, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna add something. And this is, I'm probably about to give y'all some old shit, but this is back when they had like Black Planet. Remember, before MySpace, it was Black Planet.
I don't know what Black Planet is.
That's where you get the bitches. That's what MySpace, because people be thinking like MySpace was this new. No, Black Planet, bro, Black Planet. If y'all watching it, you know what Black Planet is, please comment below. Remember Black Planet.
Tip our hat for Black Planet.
Because people forget. People forget. It's like Black Wall Street, and then Wall Street took over. It's like, no, we had our own platform, and on there it was just like MySpace, set up just like MySpace.
Gotcha.
You put your display picture, you got your cool 6 friends you can show.
Your top,
got your music, you got your little
playlist
music you got playing. You can leave a little note. Black Planet was the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got the girls. But anyway, so I put like a poll up there, like what y'all think my rap name should be, you know? And I got a bunch of cool shit, but I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. That night, I went to sleep. I had a dream that I was on tour. And it seemed like a world tour, bro, because everybody was there. It was just like any rapper you can name. The Game was there, Ludacris, fucking Wu-Tang. It was just like a whole bunch of just motherfuckers. And I don't know what it was, but I just looked on the wall and my name was Blizz Wellz. No bullshit. And I just looked at that shit and I woke the fuck up and I wrote that shit down. Went back to sleep and the rest is history. So it came to me in the dream, bro.
That's divine intervention in its own way. Most definitely.
I didn't want to drop the Blizz, so I was like, I gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? Until you motherfuckers interviewing me all the time, or y'all hitting me up in my DM, or it's Blizz Wellz. It's not Blizz. I don't know what language y'all think this comes from, but it came from the word blizzard. Y'all use your Webster's dictionaries, and you just Blizz is your root, and it's Blizz. Okay, it's not Blizz Wellz. It's Blizz Wellz. I just want to
let y'all niggas know. That's funny as fuck.
I've had a few people.
Blizz Wellz.
One girl.
Blizz.
She came to me and she was like, Blizz Wellz. And I'm like, why are you saying it like that? You don't even talk like that. Like, you sound like a Chinese lady. Like, what are you doing? It's English. And it's Blizz Wellz. But yeah. All right, yeah.
Blizz like blizzard. Wellz as in wellness.
Yes. Wellington.
Wellington.
You feel me? So,
yes, sir.
It's English. I promise y'all.
Yes, sir.
The Webster's. Check it.
The Webster's. Your Googles.
Yeah, Googles.
Yes.
Googles. Okay. Use the search engine.
Come on, B. So one thing we talked about too, bro, was, you know, putting in your own money and being your own, investing, being your own entrepreneur, being pretty much your own manager, pretty much laying out how you want everything to be. And you have this project called Pleasure Doing Business. How does that connect with you, you know, being an entrepreneur?
I really wanted to speak to all the artists, really. Yeah. It was really sarcasm. Because really, when you're doing business in the music business, it's never a pleasure. I've never heard one nigga felt like he got what he deserved. Let's be honest. The pleasure is on them. So when you look at the cover, and you know, you can pop the cover up right here. There you go.
Yeah.
And you see me, I got the money. But I look happy that I have money now. But you can see the pain that I had to go through. That's the love and the hate that you see on the hand that you have to do to acquire this money, because you love getting it because you want to take care of your people, you want to take care of your family, you want to take care of yourself. You feel me? But you hate the shit you got to do sometimes. Like these stories, like even you hear about NWA, motherfuckers going in there with bats and guns just to get the money they owe. Like we had to take street justice to deal with these corporate motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So a pleasure doing business is more like a, man, it's the hurt that an artist go through when you love the music and then you figure out I gotta deal with the business side. And sometimes dealing with that business, it's a fucking dog world.
That's the majority of it.
You feel me? And you can come in that motherfucker acting like you don't know. You can come in that motherfucker acting like you do know. But the motherfuckers know, because you ain't gonna be the first person they fuck over. They've been fucking over motherfuckers since the 60s. You feel what I'm saying? So they know the contracts. They know this nigga don't read at a 10th grade level. So I'm gonna give this nigga a contract. He's excited to just be able to sit at this table and say, I made it. He gonna sign his name regardless. He might not even get a fucking music attorney or somebody else to look over the contract or whatever the case may be before he sign it. And that's how we fall trap. We fall victim. You get it. No Diddy. That's how it happens. You got motherfuckers trying to get out of a deal they had signed 10 years ago just so they can feel freely to do music.
Shit, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Bad boy. Take that. You feel me? No Diddy. But yeah, but people been fucking, man. They've been fucking them over. And it's crazy too, because at first we used to blame like, oh, it's white corporate. They just don't give a fuck. They just you know. And then now you got black people who are running the shit. And they're fucking over young black artists that know I came from nothing. I'm going through, nigga, I rap right now for $50 bucks. You feel me? Like true starving artists out here. And they'll take anything. You feel me? It's labels out here don't even give you advancement money. Nothing no more. They'll tell you everything we can do for you. You're just supposed to be excited. We're going to put your music on platform. And we're going to do this. And you be like, what is the money though, bruh?
Yeah.
I can't eat off of your promises, my nigga. So, pleasure doing business. It explains from duality from the beginning. Me trying to get in touch with the label. Like, hey, I'm done with the album. I've been working on it for so long. I'm excited. Put it out. I can't get a hold of nobody. Right?
That shit just ringing.
But then it's crazy because now I'm missing to the people who need me. They're calling me up like, hey, man, what's going on? Nigga, you been missing for 6 months. In the studio still, nigga? Like, get the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? So they don't see the vision. You feel me? But me stuck in the middle being pulled because I'm like, I got to get to the label. I got to get this shit right. I got to get this music out. And they like, nigga, what the fuck? Where you been at? Where you missing? Homies, family, you know? So it's like, it's anything that I feel like, it's everything that I feel like an artist goes through, an independent artist goes through. So it was just mandatory for me to express how I felt about that situation.
Yeah. And you do a great job of the presentation of you trying to get a hold of the label from top to bottom.
So from the second song, like,
yeah.
You feel me? I'm calling and I'm getting operator. Like, I'm not even getting a human to talk to.
Like,
y'all
hello.
niggas treat me like Bank of America in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't want to talk to me. I got my money over there. You feel me? Y'all put no trust in who I am. Like, fuck y'all. But at the end of the day, I got to depend on them because those are the ones who distribute, market, and promote my music.
Yeah. And the outro of that whole process is cold. It's like, fuck.
Because it comes 360. You start to feel it at the end. Like, damn. Like, it's real. And I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure any up and coming artist is going through it right now.
Yeah.
You going through it because you want to get your music there at a quality level to present to people, but at the same time you like, I ain't seeing no investment in this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't seeing no comeback in this shit. I'm not seeing what I put into it. This is the worst relationship I've ever been in. Like it's like having a relationship with a toxic bitch. You feel me? Like I know this bitch treating me wrong, I still keep her around. You know what I'm saying? So
for certain reasons. You know.
Somebody got to do the fucking.
You know,
but yeah.
for certain reasons. You know, but that's a toxic comment. We're above that now.
Yeah.
Well, are we? Are you, sir?
Plead the fifth.
I fuck with you.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. Yeah.
I fuck with you.
Hey, we've all been in some toxic. Yeah, you ain't never been in love until you got your goddamn car key. That's for sure. You don't know what love is until you get a goddamn windshield crack. You feel what I'm saying? That's when you know what true love is, people. When that restraining order comes and you get served, that's true love. Y'all don't understand. She loves you to where she doesn't want you to be around her so much.
Yep, California love. California love. Shouts out to my nigga Glove. So one of the last things I do want to ask you, bro, since we were talking about, business, we're talking about you getting a hold of the label, just different things along those lines. And you not dropping a project in also 2 years as well. So what do you want this project to ultimately do? What is your outlook? What is your real end goal and conclusive notion like when it comes to this project that you're dropping? What do you want it to do for artists, and what do you ultimately want it to do for you?
I want people to understand the message and the concept of the album. But I also want these niggas to know I am a threat. I do spit. I do have bars. I do stay on beat. I do give you dope music, period. And it's crack. And I mean, once you hear it, your ears get a hit, and you'll understand. And I want people to understand. I'm still here, man. I've been doing music for a while now. I'm still here. I'm an old man. I'm old, bro. I'm in my late 30s. You feel me? I'm up there. I'm in that 35, 40 bracket. You feel me? So, I want people to understand though. Like, don't count us old niggas out. You gotta understand. Killer Mike has showed you. He showed you the way.
He got a whole.
You feel me?
He got a handful.
It's not a young man's game no more. Used to be, we gonna do what the young niggas do. Nah, because y'all gotta understand we've been through it. You know what I mean? And what we doing still works.
Yep.
It's still what your daddy listened to. It's still what your uncle listened to. It's still what your cousins listen to. And some people have talent, and that's sometimes that will speak. And I do want to say this too. I shouldn't express this, but fuck it. Why is rap the only genre where you don't need talent? You cannot get on stage and sing and not have a voice. You can't do R&B if you don't know how to hold a note. But if you can speak English or any other language fairly, not even fluently, you're received in this genre. We got to take it back to talent.
It needs to be gatekeeped again.
Somebody has to, cause they've been letting niggas in the barn, just letting animals in, dog, and we don't know who's who anymore. And people are confused. And I'm like, we gotta get back to, cause when I was growing up, you had to have talent, bro. You couldn't get into a cipher and express words unless you knew you had talent, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Nowadays, people just wake up and be like, this ain't even a passion for me no more. This is a lick almost to some rappers.
It's money grab.
I just want to get some money out of this situation. And we got it. And it's like no other genre. Country don't do that. Rock, you can't get on. You can't do a country song and come on now. You can't do a rock and roll song and don't. Come on now. But then you can get on a rap beat that sample all those genres and not have no talent. That's crazy.
And it's one of the only genres as well where labels have a thing called a black music division.
They had to do that because what they don't understand is we are that genre.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for my people like my man, you know what I'm saying? That's our neighborhood. That's where that music came from. And you can't take that from us. You branded it and you sell it, but that's ours. That's why when they did that 50 years of rap and all that bullshit, that's why them rappers felt the way they felt. Because at the end of the day, y'all niggas wasn't here. Y'all don't know that struggle. I don't know that struggle. I didn't have to wake up, put my Adidas tracksuit on, get my cardboard, you feel me? Get my graffiti, you know what I'm saying? Get my cans and shit
really
together.
Get your whole get up together.
You had to live that life to know what that felt like for why that means so much to those people that started it. Because, bro, it's more than just stealing music and resampling. Bro, it's a culture behind that shit. And we have to understand that culture needs talented people. We have to stop allowing people to receive bullshit and put manure on it and think, okay, we're going to grow these trees. We got to stop the bullshit. That's all. Starting the campaign. Thank you. Kill the music campaign. That's what we're going to do.
Man, I don't think anything else needs to be said after that. But one thing, when can we expect the album to drop?
Got a few samples I got to clear. And that's funny, too. That's the irony. Ain't that crazy?
I know.
Pleasure doing business. I got to clear these motherfuckers. That's the whole purpose. I can't even get the music to the people because I got to clear certain shit. I got to get clarifications. You feel what I'm saying?
Pleasure doing business.
Yeah, that's the pleasure doing That is the pleasure doing business because the label going to get their % You can believe that.
They need
you
that.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the government. You feel me? You know why your child support went through so fast? Because they want they cut. Easy. We need the percentage.
They all greedy.
We need it. I don't even know where your daddy at, but we gonna find him.
We're in a capitalist world.
We gonna get him too.
Yep.
Because we want ours. They want that percentage.
But Denzel say, I'm leaving here with something.
Something. You feel me?
Something.
And they leaving with something.
Or
if it ain't your soul, if it ain't your pockets, if it ain't your heart, if it ain't your passion for music, they gonna take something from you. That's why all these artists going crazy, man. Kurt Cobain, anybody, like, bro, it's music. It's something wrong with these motherfuckers that they know. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't know until you in it. You know, when you looking from the outside, you like, I want to be in that house. I want to, you looking through the window like, damn, they look like they're having fun in there. Look at the music video, all the bitches.
Nigga, someone's having fun. Someone's having fun in
you
that
feel me? And then you get in this motherfucker and you be like, this some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I done opened the door into. You feel me? You be like, this ain't what I saw outside through the window. You get in this motherfucker, you be like, damn, what I got to do to stay here? Oh, nah. I gotta go. I gotta go out the window, back door or something. I gotta escape.
We breaking open something.
You feel me? So I know what this music industry does to people, man. Fame killed all my favorite rappers.
Yep.
That's real shit.
Yep.
All my favorite rappers are dead because of fame.
Or locked up.
Or locked up. Or missing. I don't want to be found.
I think they don't want to be found.
And some found the Lord.
Yeah.
So, shit would take you somewhere. I don't know what path or road you going to go down. But at the end of that motherfucker, it's going to be either death, the Lord, somebody waiting on you.
Nigga Mason was a pastor at one point.
Then came back. So, shit.
It's a whole cycle. But hey, man, pleasure doing business with you.
It's a pleasure.
Right here.
Yes, indeed, brother. Appreciate you having me, man.
You already know.
Yes, indeed.
You are now tuned in to the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series. I'm Nappy 2000, Blizz Wellz. See you soon. Peace.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Bong Talk. You can either watch or stream this on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And also, thank you to all the sponsors of the show.